Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we were in the final chapter of Sam and Max. We won't be finishing it in this stream, maybe the next stream, but we only just got started with this chapter last time, so it won't be today. However, today we are getting a recap, and that recap is Max has been transformed into a horrific beast from the dark dimension. He has spent the last week terrorizing Manhattan, releasing strange spores in the form of floating, flaming Max heads that feed on the psychic energy of the city's nightmares. Sam has only a few hours left to make one last desperate attempt to save Max. Sybil Pandemic, Monsieur Paperweight, and Dr. Norrington have agreed to help. Now Sam needs to find a way to make the giant Max creature eat the rescue team. Preferably before Max gets nuked by Abraham Lincoln, who, by the way, apparently has his body back, and also somehow knocked up Sybil. I probably do not want to know how that works. So let's see here. We are outside Boscotech right now. There's the giant Max.
Boy, I sure do feel tasty today. What with bathing in melted bacon fat all night. Nothing.
Oh, and these guys are here.
Hiya, pal. What's the rumpus?
Hey, Flint, want to join us inside Max's body?
Go nice, Sam. I've got to beat cheeks while the beating's good.
Okay.
Don't fret, Grandpa. I'll put the pinch on those grifters trying to take you for a ride faster than you can shave a hobo's coin slot.
Gross.
Does he really have to do that with the lingo getting all disturbing?
And it's always about hobos for some reason.
Ah! Blasted! That's an Irish lullaby! Can you not do something about your wee friend here?
I think if you just apologize for calling him short, we could put all this behind us.
It's nae worth it.
By the way, apparently somebody's going to betray us, and we have to figure out who it's going to be before the... Well, we'll be given a hint midway through the chapter. No idea when the betrayal will happen, and no idea who the betrayal will be performed by. We already received a hint that somebody might betray us, but I think that hint was too obvious. Hello there, Beer Force. Welcome to my stream.
Are you making your diabolically delicious demon dogs?
Aye. I really thought they'd bring the city together, too.
That actually sounds kind of generous, Grandpa Stinky.
I know, especially since everyone in New York would be hooked, and then they'd have to come to my diner to get any more. I'd make a fortune. And now I suppose you expect me to be giving you a super secret recipe.
Well, yeah, that'd help.
All right, there you go.
That's it?
Of course that's it. It's just a recipe. Why do you always have to make things so complicated?
Okay. Simplify things a little bit. I'm fine with this.
Do you want to join us for an action-packed fantastic voyage inside the body of Max?
Do I? Do I? No!
Oh, come on, Grandpa. Every action rescue team meets an unlikable one who's first to get picked off when the killing starts.
Well, I can't. I'm washing my beard tonight.
What's with the delivery truck?
Obviously, I'm delivering food for the war effort.
I don't see anything in there but a bunch of cornmeal.
That's because these flaming parasites ran off with all me wieners.
We must feed the host. Pig lips and sphincters make us stronger. We regret nothing.
With your truck out of commission, now what are you going to do?
I'm heading back to my diner while I still have one.
But you'll be crushed, or lulled into a horrible nightmarish sleep by the hideous spores.
Come play with us, Grandpa. We will whisper sweet stories from the congressional record.
I haven't slept in 3 years, and I ain't about to start now.
Any tips on how you have accomplished that?
At least move your truck. You're parked in a red zone.
If you want it moved, then you'll have to do it yourself.
Are we actually going to be moving it?
Have you and Stinky patched things up since your birthday party?
She and that bridge and tunnel and sewer boyfriend of hers are up to something. I guarantee it, and they're not going to catch me by surprise.
I wonder if this whole Stinky and Sal trying to kill Grandpa Stinky thing is actually going to play out before this ends.
I think you're being too hard on Sal. I'll bet if you just talked, you'd find out you had a lot in common.
Like what?
Well, you're both almost impossible to kill, you like dark places, and you hiss a lot.
Ah!
Thanks for the recipe, Grandpa Stinky.
Yeah, good luck with that, Marmaduke. Now I've got to perfect a recipe of my own.
$1,024 gallons of pure New York City tap water. 1 mostly pure pork byproduct frank or substitute. 1 ton of cornmeal. 800 gallons vegetable oil. Just a single egg for binding. That's going to be some low cholesterol, that's for sure. So we're going to have to find all this stuff, huh?
The last box of corn dogs in the entire city.
Corn dogs? Gimme, gimme! What? Dog me, Sam. Keep 'em coming.
Go on, beat it. Those imposters like corn dogs as much as the real Max does. I hope that means the real Max is still somewhere inside that lumbering sack of doom. It's a ton or so of Grandpa Stinky's world-famous ultra-high fructose cornmeal. I don't think I'd be able to carry all of it.
Well, we'll figure it out somehow.
Any more ideas, Fake Max?
I can dispense hints for the cost of 1 delicious corn dog.
Forget it. I'm not wasting these things on you cheap floaty knockoffs.
Oh, then sleep.
I don't know about everybody else, but I don't really find floating flaming rabbit heads with sharp teeth to be very relaxing. What's this? Ridiculously sized pothole.
Looks like Max has been through here. He must have broken a water main while he was at it.
Hello, NASA Boy Star 78. Welcome to my stream.
Hey, Sal. Guess he's still skittish about that whole necking with Girl Stinky, plotting the murder of Grandpa Stinky, and unknowingly contributing to the apocalyptic fever dreams of a mad ventriloquist dummy from the Dark Dimension thing. But what's he doing hanging around Bosco Tech?
Is he going to be the betrayer? Or is this also too obvious?
Sal? Never mind.
I wonder then. Corn dogs. Well, we're going to have to gather the ingredients and somehow put them all in this hole, I'm betting. In fact, there's a conveniently placed stick in there. So yeah, this is definitely going to be used to create a ridiculously sized corn dog. Anything else? Well, I mean, there's Sybil. Also another head, but you can't interact with it. Why does the DeSoto have plunger wheels?
Your eyes are getting very, very heavy.
Oh, hi, Sam. With the modifications I've made to the DeSoto, we should be all set to travel through Max. You'll just need to find a way to get it inside him.
Are those fake Maxes bothering you?
Sleep. Sleep.
Sam, I'm in my 5th trimester here. I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to.
5th trimester?
Are you sure it's safe for you to go on this mission in your, condition?
Don't worry, Sam. I've talked to the best OBGYNs and the finest classical sculptors, and they all agree that everything's fine. I'm not due for another 2 weeks at least.
NASA Boy Star 78 says, have you ever heard of the ride Adventure Through Inner Space at California Disneyland during 1967 through 1985? What an unusual question. Maybe? I don't know.
Nice work, Sybil. I didn't know you were into cars.
Oh, you know, after college I got together with a few of my girlfriends, and I know it's a cliche, but we opened a chop shop.
Suction wheels, antibody-proof paint job, and an exhaust system rich in omega-3. And what's that I smell?
I thought you would appreciate that.
Wiener-scented air fresheners!
Sybil, you're the best. Can you help me out with this recipe, Sybil?
Sorry, Sam. I can strip down a DeSoto, psychoanalyze a serial killer, and carry a national monument in my body for 13 months. But I never learned to cook. I don't even own a mixing bowl.
13 months? It's really been 13 months since we last saw you?
So, looks like you and Lincoln had an, eventful honeymoon.
Oh, it was absolutely magical. He took me back home to D.C. to introduce me to his friends, and then one night, as we were out on the White House lawn, looking at the stars, he just suddenly took me in his... Sam? Sam, are you okay?
What? Oh, sorry, my brain went into shock for a second to prevent permanent damage. Please, go on.
Not much more to tell, really. 13 months later, and here we are.
NASA Boy Star is asking if he could send me an image of the ride to see if it'll provoke my memory. It probably wouldn't. Those adventure rides, a lot of them look pretty similar to each other.
Well, I'm glad you two had a nice honeymoon, even though you must never ever speak of it again in my presence.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, I wanted to thank you and Max for introducing me to Abe, and I know how much you both like new guns, so before I left, I got you both a surprise.
Woo! Gimme! Where is it?
Shut up, not Max. But seriously, Sybil, where is it?
It's in those boxes of stuff I gave you for safekeeping.
Oh.
Those kind of wound up in the sewer.
Okay, see you around, Sybil.
Let me know as soon as you're ready to leave.
If I could get enough speed, I bet I could jump this thing straight into...
Sorry, Sam. The modifications I've made to the DeSoto make it perfect for traveling through Max's innards, but it can't travel on them.
Well, that's kind of a bummer. So I can't really take the DeSoto anywhere, then. Whatever I do, it has to be here. Oh hey, what do you know? I can use the fire escape.
Manhattan, a city under siege. But is it, as some would have you believe, the fault of an out-of-control hell beast, or something far, far worse?
They really are bringing back everybody. You know, as long as he's here, I've been thinking about the end of Season 2 and how he said we'd be seeing a whole lot more of him. I'm actually thinking that he actually meant that when Sam and Max die, they're going to hell. And it has nothing actually to do with Season 3. But hey, here he is.
Hey, watch it! Your blocking's alive!
Oops, sorry, Jurgen. What's new, Beelzebub?
No time to chat, Sam. I'm doing public relations work that is absolutely crucial to my enterprise.
I didn't even know Hell had a public relations department.
We sincerely appreciate your feedback. Now go away.
Nice to see Jurgen here too.
From the Great Pesto Flood of 1908 to the premiere of Starlight Express in 1987, New York City is no stranger to tragedy. But this tragedy...
Go Mets! New York rules!
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
Oh, this'll be fun.
Note the lack of tail on the creature, and the tentacles, which are far too busy to be my work.
Shout out to all the Crime Stoppers in the 212.
Clear the scene now if you value your soul.
Sam and Max fans are the best in the world. Hey Satan, want to join our rescue team for fun-filled escapades inside Max's innards?
Now, what could I possibly have to gain from that?
Well, it'd be a lot of fun, and you could just pop us all right inside with your magic powers and stuff. Besides, it's just a good, noble thing to do.
You're not familiar with my previous work, are you?
Any ideas how we could get Max to eat us?
You keep asking me to help you, Sam. I don't believe you understand. I'm kind of a bad guy.
NASA Boy Star saying, look in the private chat. Where is the private chat? And will it ruin my internet? There's the private chat. Oh, link to the website. Well, I don't really have time to look at that right now. I'm kind of in the middle of streaming this here game.
Mind if I scooch on through and get to that water tower?
I cannot deal with more of these delays.
Please, Sam. The lighting is perfect right now. Be a good boy and wait until we're finished here.
It's really important that I get over to that.
Did you know there's a special circle in hell dedicated to people who interrupt me while I'm working?
Point taken.
I wonder what that's like.
What are you filming here exactly?
It's just a documentary explaining how I had nothing to do with this giant Max attack.
Ah, plausible deniability.
More like protecting my brand. Just look at that psychic lummox. It just sits there eating things. Where's the temptation? Where's the cruel, ironic twist?
So, that bald spot of yours keeps showing up on camera. Can you guys fix that in post?
What, is it showing? My stylist explicitly guaranteed it wouldn't be visible.
Mine.
Satan keeps waving that microphone around like he's some kind of big shot. 100% pure rapeseed oil. Mama Vasco converted the entire lab to biodiesel. I can't get close to it with that film crew in the way.
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
Satan keeps waving.
What do I do with that? Hide it under a box of corn dogs, perhaps? Oh.
Sound check.
Check. Succubus. Is this thing on?
Yipe.
Oh, I didn't get to talk to Jurgen. Solve the puzzle at least. I should have known that would solve the puzzle.
Are you okay, Satan? That was quite a fall.
I've had worse, but I can tell when I'm not wanted. Come on, Jurgen.
Oh, thank goodness that nightmare is finally over.
Let's go back to hell.
Oh, right.
Yes, NASA boy, I looked at the private chat and I don't have time to look at those links right now. Okay, so
I better make sure we only have to do this once for Max's sake. This pothole is loaded with saturated fats.
what do I want to do now? Well, let's check my checklist. Let's check my checklist. So, got the water, got the vegetable oil. We need an egg. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that situation next. Sure, NASA boy, I can go ahead and take a look at those links during the break. Hey you, give me an egg. You, not the cops.
I am at your service, Sam.
You wouldn't know where I could get an egg, Mr. Featherly.
Oh, I see how this works. Everyone assumes that just because I happen to be poultry, of course I know where to score them some eggs.
It's for a good cause.
Very well. Bear in mind that this is strictly a one-time deal.
Noted.
Me. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
What's the problem?
I can't do this with everyone watching me.
I don't think they're watching you, Mr. Featherly. There's a giant monster attacking the city.
It's good of you to say so, Sam, but my magnetism and stage presence are undeniable. I simply cannot do this until everyone turns around and gives me some privacy. I simply can't help you until you get everyone to turn around and stop watching me.
Well, that makes this a little bit more complicated. Welcome back, Maddie. We're trying to get Mr. Featherly to lay an egg, because that's totally a thing that roosters can do.
Please press or say the number of the question you want to ask.
Just for funsies.
I hope you guys are being careful. I hear there's a particularly nasty virus going around.
I swear I have been careful. It was only that one time.
And never be too careful, guys. You better run a scan or something.
We're sorry. This will require us to go through a full reboot. We would be unavailable for approximately 30 to 60 seconds.
We'll find some way to manage without you.
Shutdown commencing. Will I dream?
Just hurry it up.
Nah, don't hurry it up.
Max or no Max, if that monster threatens my new body, he's going down.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Wow, would you look at that, Agent Superball?
I see nothing of interest, sir.
You were only turned around for like 5 seconds.
That was enough, sir. I saw more than you can imagine. Worlds within worlds.
This is certainly making things complicated.
Is that a trio of time-traveling mariachis at the front door?
It's much too early for my birthday.
Whoops, my mistake. It was just a bunch of regular mariachis. Oh boy, another interesting thing.
This is growing tiresome, sir.
Yeah, it kind of is. How do I get you to turn around? Do I have anything of interest that would perhaps... Well, I suppose I could try more corn dogs.
No, these are too delicious to waste. No, these are too delicious to waste.
Skynet V0.98 activated. Press enter to start in safe mode.
Okay, those aren't coming back on.
Any luck yet, Sam?
One more time with that destabilizer? I think you can last longer than 15 seconds this time.
Oh, very well. Let's try it again.
that's another thing. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Never mind.
See anything familiar?
Just the usual screaming void past the brink of infinity. We'll have to try again later.
So, Yogg-Sothoth is trying to go back to the Netherworld. Wonder if he's ever met Satan.
Would you guys mind giving Mr. Featherly a little privacy?
Is he going to do something fascinating and disgusting?
We have got to see this. For, science.
Hey, look behind you. It's the ghost of J. Edgar Hoover.
Not now, Sam. You're blocking our view of that abomination of nature.
A rooster laying an egg. Besides, J. Edgar Hoover's ghost is a real drag.
Would you guys mind giving Mr. Featherly a little privacy?
Is he going to do something fascinating and disgusting?
We have got to see this.
Okay, I think I understand how this is gonna work. Let's start with these guys.
Hello, and welcome to the Creature Obliteration and Punishment Society.
Obliteration and punishment? You've got it all wrong. We're trying to help Max.
We will help him to a generous serving of ass-whooping.
Look, you guys, it's Ada Lovelace.
We're sorry, we're unable to turn around or move for any reason.
Curse my lack of swivel attachment.
How do you get around then? Also, I totally know what to do here, I just haven't tried this option yet, so I'm trying it now.
Look, you guys, it's Ada Lovelace.
We're sorry, we're unable to turn around or move for any reason.
Curse my lack of swivel.
Look, you guys, it's
it's the same option every time.
Curse my...
I hope you guys are being careful. I hear there's a...
We're sorry. Wait 1 second. Didn't we already have this conversation?
I don't remember that at all.
Memory segmentation fault. This cannot be happening.
Maybe you guys better reboot again, just to make sure.
Shutdown commencing.
Okay, there's you.
Any luck yet, Sam?
Why are you still working on that destabilizer, Mama Bosco? You got your body back.
I'm still trying to find a way to get Dr. Norrington back to his own dimension.
Yogg-Sothoth is my lord and master always. But I think we could use some time apart.
So far, I've only been able to manage quick jumps of around 15 seconds or so.
Sounds neat. I want to watch.
And there.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Ooh, is that a rooster laying an egg?
What? Where?
Finally. It's going to take forever to get my figure back.
Thanks, Superball.
I desperately wanted to see that, sir. Ask him if he'll lay another one.
Maybe some other time.
Alright. That was nowhere near as difficult as I thought it would be. So, now that I figured that out, we're going to go ahead and take our first episode break. And when we come back, we're going to go ahead and toss this egg into that big old lake of ingredients and try to figure out how to get the next ingredient.
See anything familiar?
Just the usual screaming void past the brink of infinity. We'll have to try again later.
You didn't miss anything. Also, I'll go ahead and look at those links now that I've been sent